Hello everyone, Valdestot here with another video regarding a gig app, and the title of this video is DoorDash Customer Support Responses on Pay, including a story from the poster. So folks, this is going to show from the original poster that sent me an email telling his or her responses, they choose to remain anonymous, of what their answers were when it regarded the pay or the pay model or anything involving pay. Okay? And afterwards, I'm going to tell you a story from that poster that really hits home and may actually impact you all, past, present, or future. And one last thing before I start. I'm using the new microphone that I got from Amazon. So hopefully it solves a lot of the audio issues. And if so, great, leave a comment saying, yeah, it helps. If not, let me know as well so I can rectify the problem. So let's begin. All right, so the first screenshot I got from that email involves the pay. Okay, the actual pay model. All right, so hello, the person's name. Thank you for reaching about regarding the long wait time when picking up your delivery. The Dasher pay model uses a variety of factors to calculate the amount you see when you accept a delivery, including anticipated wait time at the store. Our estimate for wait time is based on historical data and isn't real time. Over time, this data helps us improve and offer orders to you at the right time, minimizing the time you spend waiting. Our goal is to enable you to accept orders back to back and complete deliveries faster. And please note the complete deliveries faster. They are doing this not just for our benefit, but so that they can get more of their service fees for every completed order we deliver. Okay, so for more details about the pay model, please visit the Dasher Help Center article, How is Dasher Pay Calculated for Marketplace Deliveries? Your reference number for this request is Best Marilou DoorDash Support, DoorDash Help. And as you can see here, these are canned responses. They aren't very specific in nature. They're just literally stating that, yeah, we're going to pay you based on time, based on historical data, the anticipated wait time, variety of factors. What are the variety of factors in a specific means? They never answer that. So let's go to the next one. Okay, thanks for getting in touch about the new pay model. DoorDash's pay model is designed to make pay for every delivery fair and consistent, while providing information about the delivery to you ahead of time. By making every delivery worth doing, your goal is to enable you to complete more deliveries in less time. You're guaranteed to make at least the amount you see for completing the order. Your pay may increase if a customer adds additional tip after the order is completed. Yeah, no, less than 1% of that ever happens of getting an additional tip after the order is completed, people. Just be aware of that. Your earnings work the following way. Base pay plus promotions plus tips equals total earnings. DoorDash pay includes base pay and any promotions you may earn, while tips will add an additional layer of income directly from the customer to you. Yeah, and that additional layer of income is literally being subsidized for our pay. It's what it is, folks. Okay, it's what it is. So the base pay, this will range from $2 to over $10 depending on the estimated time, distance, and desirability of the order, which means if the order has been rejected countless times, it's not that desirable. But keep listening. Deliveries that require Dashers to travel a longer distance, that are expected to take more time, and that are less popular with Dashers, aka the rejected offers, will have a higher base pay. Base pay will not change based on the customer tip amount. Well, no kidding. Our estimates are based on historical data and isn't real time. Over time, this data helps us improve and offer orders to you at the right time, minimizing the time you spend waiting. Our goal is to enable you to accept orders back to back and complete deliveries faster. Promotions. Promotions is additional pay for orders that meet certain conditions, giving Dashers an opportunity to earn even more, such as peak pay. Yeah. Tips. Customers can leave a tip when they check out or after the delivery, which is less than 1%, is completed. 100% of customer tip is yours on top of base pay and promotions. The amount DoorDash pays will never vary based on the tip amount. If a customer adds an additional tip after the delivery is completed, you will be notified via push notification, and your earnings page will be updated to reflect the change. For additional details, you can also view our blog post here. Your reference number associated with this contact is Best Ariel Joseph, DoorDash Support, DoorDash Help. So this kind of gives you I wouldn't say a huge insight. It's stuff that veteran Dashers already knew. But for the newer people, yeah, this is how it works. And they don't go into a lot of detail. Again, these are generic answers that most people can probably already figure out themselves. But there's more, folks. Hi. Thanks for reaching out about the post-tipping feature. When a customer applies a tip to the DoorDash order after delivery, the Dasher who delivered the order will receive an in-app notification from their Dasher app. The tip will also be displayed in the earnings tab in the Dasher app, as 100% of the customer tip goes to the Dasher. Note that post tips can take some time to reflect on your earnings after you receive the notification. Your reference number associated with this contact is Best Bourget, DoorDash Support, DoorDash Help. It's literally about the same answer as the last answer about how the tipping works or how the pay model works. It doesn't really say much other than what we probably already knew in the first place. They are being so secretive about how it actually works. Like how much pay or a percentage is mileage. How much pay or percentage is time. Will the base pay be a static $3, or what changes the base pay other than the obvious declining offers? And with this new pay model, will it be the similar, well, we're just going to put a portion of the tip in to increase the base pay to entice drivers to take those offers? Or will there actually be higher standard base pays of $5, $6, $7, $8 on a regular basis? Or is 75% of the base pay is going to be the $3 kind? They never answer any of these questions. And if this new base pay, new pay model goes into circulation, as in it will be the standard versus test models, right? We're not going to have any way of knowing until we actually see what's happening. That's it, because I only know of the test model. I think they have removed it all in all parts of the country. And if I'm wrong, I will say, hey, like I'm saying to you now, provide me screenshots with a date stamp on there. So pretty much a date stamp of that screenshot verifying that it is a current picture that you are getting right now. So here's the story from this poster, okay, which I really want to share because it really shows what situations that new drivers in particular could actually get into. All DoorDash tells you is you can make money. And all these other YouTubers are saying is that, oh yeah, you can make X amount of dollars in this amount of time. No one really tells you the bad stuff that goes into working these gig apps or DoorDash in this instance. So let me read you this story. From this poster, we are in a dangerous business. Both food delivery and rideshare involve situations that can affect both our health and our livelihood. Safety statistics from these gig app companies is understandably hard to come by, since that information is proprietary and could affect its bottom line. But if we compare the job of a taxi driver to rideshare and delivery, we could get a greater perspective of its hazards. The National Institute for Occupational Health and Safety ranks cab drivers as more dangerous than working in a convenience store in terms of the dangers involved. Over 38,000 people in 2020 lost their lives in car accidents, and about 4.4 million people were injured seriously enough to require medical attention. Couple that with the fact that each trip you make has the potential for a nightmarish deactivation scenario, and you get the picture. In my own experience, this is the posters, not mine. In my own experience with food delivery, I have had my share of good and bad. I have done a lot of night deliveries due to driver saturation and scheduling issues on the apps I have worked on. Most of these encounters I can't verify through an independent source for your contest terms, but they did happen and expose flaws in the delivery system. On top of this, while every delivery does not have problems, each delivery has the potential for danger and deactivation, whether deserved or not. I have had 2 car accidents that put my vehicle out of commission. Neither was my fault. One was caused by a washout on the road that was impossible to see from the rain and dark. The second was when someone abandoned a possibly stolen black Toyota Tercel across a dark lane of highway traffic and spread debris on either side to create a barrier in the road that someone would hit. My car did, another car, and a semi as well. I have been met at the door more than once with a firearm pointed at me, which is why I don't ring doorbells or knock after dark. This was from the customer entering the wrong address for delivery and sending me to the wrong house. I've been shot at by a 9mm handgun when I was in my car waiting for a delivery. They shot 5 shots at my tire and 1 at me in a failed carjack robbery attempt. I was able to drive away to get help, but it cost me a tire, and I have the bullet that they shot at me. That shot could have done more damage had their aim been better, but I am much more careful now where I stop to wait on orders. I have had the police called on me many times for being in the right location at the wrong time. So many times that I get pulled over at an inopportune time as a suspicious vehicle. Hasn't happened yet during a delivery, but I'm sure that would make me extremely late and I have to deal with that. I have fallen at customers' properties due to poor yard maintenance or poorly maintained structures. Oh yeah, this has happened to me too, folks. How do you think I got injured? Okay. I have slipped and fell on the ice at an apartment that did not salt their walkways or provide adequate handrails for their stairs. When I fell, I called support to advise and still made the delivery. The icing on the cake was receiving a text from the ungrateful customer saying I was missing the drink. Got smashed when I fell. That sucks. Okay. I have not only been treated with disdain by customers, gig companies, and restaurants, but have been libeled by these same customers, companies, and restaurants, which is why I carry a body cam now. I have had the food bags and drinks carriers fall on delivery. Think how the paper bag, water, and grease interact from a very unstable container for delivery. Then think of the mess it can cause when the container falls and spills hot grease and water on your car seat, your clothes, or your exposed skin. Yes, that is very good reason to use the dash bag to contain unwanted spills. Any of these stories could be entered into your worst delivery entries. These would be worst for me. Yet despite my personal misfortune, the worst deliveries, the ones I consider the worst, are the ones that make you feel helpless at the grim situation you see when you enter in another person's circumstances. At these times, you are constrained by time or the delivery and can't do much to help. I had a conversation with a friend who explained it this way. You are a delivery driver, not a social worker. Do what you can, then move on to your next delivery. Like the time I delivered to a meal to 4 kids in a rundown apartment who were so happy to have food. It was a small meal and may be the only food they get all day. There may have been an adult nearby, but it was a contactless delivery, and I had to leave for another delivery. Or to the tough biker I delivered to, who recently lost his eyesight, but still had the dignity to live his life the way he wanted, yet may never ride solo again. Or to the frightened senior citizens imprisoned by their retirement community during the COVID-19 pandemic, under the auspices to protect them. Unfortunately, the retirement home was not very effective in keeping the killer out, and one by one, the residents became sick and some died. Or fearing for your family while earning a living, entering into stores and restaurants where you see irresponsible people possibly sick from the pandemic, exposing others while they shop or eat, knowing that if you are careless or unlucky, you'll bring it home with you to your loved ones. Or for the frustrated restaurant worker working in impossible conditions trying to get deliveries out to delivery drivers angry for the wait time, working as hard as they could to get the orders out while dealing with irate drivers. But the tablets keep sending orders through even after she called to pause the orders. Or the stranded motorist I helped dig out of a snowbank, risking frostbite and exposure during a winter emergency, helping them to get home, or putting them in harm's way of another driver that shouldn't be out in the dangerous winter conditions. As always, Valdestat, keep driving and keep up the good work. And my response, sir, you are truly an inspiration. Stay tuned for my next video. It will be a combination one regarding this and the other email from you without revealing your name. Wow. All I can say is wow to this poster. Thank you for all that you do and have done, and for giving YouTubers like me information to send out to the masses. That's all I can say. I mean, this person has literally been, for all you new drivers and veteran drivers, he has been in dangerous conditions. He has been hurt while on the job. He has literally been shot at and injured from a bullet, had to replace his tires or other damage to his car on an attempted carjacking. This guy is literally, to a customer and hopefully to the gig apps like Doordash themselves, a hero. He's almost like, at this is a weak analogy, but almost like a police officer, paramedic, or a soldier delivering to customers in need, like elderly people, or to entitled customers that could give a damn. And these gig apps still are clinging to the fact that it's a great job and you can make big time money while doing everything they can to limit their exposure of legality and to consistently either lower pay or become less transparent. These are the companies that we work for, and these are the things that could possibly happen to each and every one of you. Thank you, sir, for your story, and hopefully it will drive home to all these new drivers out there that it is not as simple as they think it could be. All right, folks, that's it. Please leave a like and possibly subscribe to this channel. Again, I give weekly prizes, cash prizes, for being a public subscriber. And, you know, hopefully one day when I hit 1,000 subs, I can increase that cash value, weekly prizes, daily prizes, hopefully, and bigger monthly prizes. So, again, give me a comment on the microphone. I really would like to know. And if you've stayed till the end, thank you. Thank you all for your support, watching this video, and being a subscriber. And I will talk to you all later. Take care.